Hi, my name is Oger. I learned yesterday from the BC Human Rights Tribunal that it had ruled in my favor in my complaint against Bill Whatcott. In 2017, Bill Whatcott published and distributed flyers in Vancouver, specifically in my neighborhood, arguing that I shouldn't be elected as an MLA on the basis that I'm transgender. He associated being transgender with disease and with mental health issues, with criminality, and with undesirability, and used words like abomination to describe reasons why I shouldn't be elected. This is a very important case. It's precedent setting, and that was one of the reasons that I came forward and put this complaint. And first of all, I wanted to thank the interveners who participated in the case. The BC Teachers Federation brought in a legal team to argue in support of my position. So did West Coast Leaf, a feminist organization that works towards elevating women in Canada as well as gender justice in our communities. They also argued in my favor. The Attorney General of British Columbia was represented as a party because the challenge to the Constitution or the Charter was brought up, because the defense of the respondent, Bill Whatcott, was that it was his legal right to practice his religion and to express himself without limits because of the Charter. The Charter being the Charter of Canada, the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. The reason this case is so important is because, first of all, it's the first ever case in which gendered identity or expression was successfully defended as an explicitly protected right in Canada against other rights. More importantly, in this case, once and for all, it's a fact now that there are limits on how one expresses one's religion and how one expresses oneself when trying to discriminate against others. And this case finally tells us all that there are limits, and these limits do not include vilifying and demonizing and pathologizing others and calling them names. And this right does not include telling transgender women that they are men or anything other than women. It doesn't include the right to tell people they are lying because of who they are. This is very important. It's important for a number of reasons. As we all know, we see in the news how people hide behind their religion or behind their free expression or behind their understanding of science, which is effectively a pseudo-religion when not simply an expression of evidence and the methodologies that the evidence provided. When those people hide behind these excuses to discriminate against others and to incite and urge others to discriminate, then these people today are breaking the law because there is a ruling that says that that's breaking the law. That means that people of different faiths, people of different places of origins, sexual orientations, and so forth, have an additional protection in Canada today against propaganda aimed at inciting hatred and discrimination against others on arbitrary, prohibited grounds. And this is a very, very big win for all of us. I really, really hope that people take advantage of this and stand up to people who hide behind their beliefs in order to harm others. I believe very strongly that our faiths and our beliefs and the facts that we see in the universe and in nature are never an excuse to justify discrimination on anyone else. And I feel very, very satisfied and very proud that I succeeded in my complaint. Bill Whatcott was horrible to me during the entire process. And because of his egregious behavior, the tribunal not only fined him $35,000 for his discrimination against me, but an additional $20,000 for unacceptable behavior during the tribunal. Our tribunals are supposed to be safe places where people can come and express their grievances. This should be the same in our courts of law. And I'm going to do whatever I can moving forward to make sure that when we provide institutions as a society that are supposed to protect people from lawbreakers or from people who have harmed them, that the people standing up and stepping forward are protected reasonably from continued attack just to win the case. I found that what happened to me was just disgusting, and I really hope that nobody else has to put up with it. Nonetheless, I'm very, very pleased that even though I went through a difficult period over 2 years to get this ruling, we won. And this ruling, for all of us, protects us all from people who choose to discriminate against others and advocate for discrimination on the basis of who they are against our laws. Thank you very much for listening.